If you don't have a father figure, what you have to do is replace this absent father figure with your own curated father figure. Now, I understand that doesn't make much sense, but I'm going to explain to you exactly what I mean, alright? The way humans work is very simple. If we, in this regard, if we don't have a father figure, we're going to find something to replace the father figure with. And depending on what you replace this father figure with, you can either have a great life or a terrible life. I'm going to give you an example. Look at the black community. Now, I know some people are crying like, oh, you're racist, but it's true. What I'm about to say is true. The black community has the highest rate of absent fathers. Now, what happens is most of the time what happens is this father figure gets replaced in kids' heads because this was plastered in front of their faces 24/7 in these communities with this degenerate rap culture. And that's why, by extension, they have crime issues and drug issues and homicide issues. I mean, look at the stats. Everything I'm saying is true. That's why they have it, because they have absent fathers, and then they just get plastered with this degenerate culture. And that becomes their new curated father figure. That's what they think they should be doing, because your father figure is a representation of your role model, right? That's your role model. That's what you want to do. That's what motivates you. These are the core values of being instilled in you. Degenerate rap culture instills degenerate values. So these people end up being degenerates. Now, there are situations, very positive situations, where the father figure gets replaced by, and you see this if you look at stories of NBA players, you see this all the time. Like a basketball coach becomes their father figure, or a pastor becomes their father figure. And they end up having a successful life. They actually end up having a good life, a happy life, contributing to society. That demonstrates the importance of a father figure. You have to replace this absent father figure with something very positive, a curated father figure. And this is what I had to do. And when I did, I didn't really realize what I was doing. Alright, I did everything in this video, but I didn't realize it. I just did it naturally, I guess. So I guess you could say I'm fortunate. But in any case, you have to dedicate your life to learning. Your life is now about learning, because your father figure, your role model, is supposed to teach you stuff. You're supposed to learn from them. If they're absent, you're going to have to do it yourself. So now you have to dedicate your entire life into learning, because you're not going to get spoon-fed anything. You're not going to get any free passes. You're not going to get anything easy. You have to learn yourself. So that's why I say Google/YouTube, because if you want to learn anything, Google/YouTube. Google YouTube. That's all you need. You can learn literally anything. So given that, we have to figure out, okay, what exactly are we going to learn? And this is where I think the Bible comes in very handy. What the Bible outlines are traditional masculine gender roles, and also rules for men and women. Gender roles/rules. I guess the way to put it would be traditional gender roles and then rules for Christians. So think about this like the filter. Think about this like a coffee machine. You know how coffee machines, they have the machine and then the filter. You put the coffee in and you put the water through, and then what you get is the coffee on the other end. Look at all the information you're putting in as the coffee grounds into the filter. Then you pour water in, and then when you get out is the actual stuff you want to take home. Alright? Now it's very important you set up this filter first. You have to set up this filter, and what are traditional masculine gender roles? You should know. But it's stuff like providing, protecting, being respectable, being a good leader. Watch my videos. There's going to be a playlist of must-watch videos in the description. That's going to tell you everything you need to know about traditional gender roles. You're going to know everything you need to do if you're a man. Alright? But that's your filter. And the reason why you need to set up this filter is because you're going to go out in the wild, and you're going to be searching up for information. Now, there's stuff your father, would have taught you, like how to shave, for example. Just Google YouTube that. You're not going to have any issues. But other stuff, like, how to make money. There's going to be a lot of crap out there. There's going to be a lot of unethical stuff, too. But remember, you set up this filter. It's like, okay, well, what about selling drugs? I would make, decent money doing that. Well, if you put it through the filter, it's like, well, you can't do that. That's unethical, right? Now, it's very important. The reason why that's important, because like I said earlier, this degenerate rap culture doesn't set up the filter. And I'm going to keep going back to the example because it perfectly illustrates what I mean. There's no filter there. It's like, well, if you can make money, you make money. Get money. There's no rules. In fact, they encourage drug dealing, essentially. They talk about drugs all the time, don't they? So when you have this filter, it prevents you from becoming a degenerate and doing things that you shouldn't be doing. It also helps you from falling into traps. For example, society has been pushing this liberal agenda. Men don't have roles. Women, men to do the same things. All this other crap. If you have this filter coming from the Bible, traditional gender roles, that's BS. You know, women are supposed to be in the kitchen and I'm supposed to go change the tire, for example. The other way around is abhorrent. Like, imagine that situation. You know, the dishes need to be done and the tire needs to be changed. The woman goes to change her tire, the man goes to wash the dishes. That is disgusting. You should think that. I think that's disgusting. Because I have this filter. And you should think it's disgusting as well. We're men. We're supposed to change the tire. The woman is a woman. She's supposed to go clean the dishes. Kitchen. Wash dishes. Cook. But seriously, this is the way you have to view everything. When you have this filter, this ethical filter put in, okay, it's very easy to learn things. And what you can do, let's say you have a dream life. All right, you want to be a lawyer that's on YouTube and you make videos. Great. You want to learn how to do that? Go on YouTube, go on Google, look up everything you need to know. And then, of course, you have this filter that just catches everything that is crap. That's the way you got to do it. All right? And I got to close that. Okay. That's what you got to do. So, this video is only 6 minutes long currently. I thought this would be a much longer video, but that's really it. Okay, I guess this is just the core foundational thought process you need to go through. Because this video hasn't actually taught you anything about how to, you know, be the man. It's just teaching you what you have to do in order to learn to be the man. So I guess that's why it's so short. But in order to learn, actually learn the stuff you need to do to be the man, must watch videos in the playlist in the description. It's going to tell you everything. I can't mash in everything you need to do as a man into one video. That would take hours upon hours upon hours. And why do that when I already have the videos in the playlist in the description? And also subscribe for future videos. And, oh yeah, if you want to join the movement here, because Build Back Christian Men, alright? Whether you have a father or no father, you should join this movement. You should be building yourself up. I mean, if you don't have a father, I mean, you're essentially taking on the movement right here. By doing this, replacing your absent father figure with your own curated father figure. If you want to join this movement, link in the description to the Discord. Check out all the other links in the description. They're all useful. They're all going to change your life. Just like this video. This video is amazing. I guarantee you. So you're going to come back one day and be like, thank you for this video. You know, this video was amazing. It changed my life. I know. Those are my call to actions. See you next video.